Okay, the next theme is EHS02 from Man 3 Palembang, Miss Belja. Okay, Miss Belja.
Bisa normalnya.
Please show your research.
Dimas atau suaranya keluar nggak?
To us. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. You can share screen now.
Is there?
Still. Okay. Share screen, please. Slideshow.
Tutup.
Okay, Miss Belja, time and place is yours.
Thank you in advance. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Belza Zanaria, number EHS02 from Islamic Senior High School number 3 Palembang. And now I will explain about my research, simple isolation of oil from Hafea brasiliensis as vegetable oil. The oil that we use currently is made from petroleum. However, the continuous use of oil can cause a shortage of raw materials. As the second rubber producing country in the world, Indonesia has a plantation rubber area reached 3.67 million hectares. To balance and reduce the use of petroleum, I choose Hafea brasiliensis as main ingredient for making lubricant. Why? Because from Fitriuliani's journal, she said if rubber seeds has a large content of oil, such as 45.63%. And what kind of this product? This product, called rubber seeds oil, that used as a lubricant, aims to create alternative substitute product that can be used as oil substitute. This rubber seed lubricant made from engine additive and rubber seeds oil. And also, this product has been through the viscosity measurement and friction coefficient. We go to the next slide. The methodology. First, I collect the rubber seeds as much as possible and do the process such as pared, dried, and cooked. And after that, I do the filter to separate dregs, water, and oil by using C2H5OH, or we call it ethanol, and mix the rubber seeds oil with an additive. I use the Lupromac additive, which has function to increase engine power and also reduce the engine damage due to engine friction with the ratio 4:1. After that, I do the viscosity measurement by using falling ball method. First, I found the density of ball and also density of fluid and calculate it by using this formula, as you can see, here is. And the last is determine the friction of coefficient. I use the basic formula and get the friction of coefficient. And the result is, based on the experiment, it was found that the viscosity value of rubber seeds lubricant is 213 centipoise. And here is the table 1, the calculation result of the friction of coefficient. That is 0.056. And the conclusion of this study is, from the high oil content in rubber seeds, 45.63%, and based on the result of the observation, it was found that this Hafea brasiliensis oil has a viscosity value of 213 centipoise and coefficient of friction of 0.056. So this Hafea brasiliensis oil can be used as base ingredient for making lubricant. And here is the bibliography. I use the bibliography as a reference and a guide in making Hafea brasiliensis lubricant. From this bibliography, I learned about the Hafea brasiliensis lubricant characteristic and also calculation method of viscosity and coefficient of friction. And the last slide is the documentation picture. First picture is rubber seed that I was collect. The second picture is pair process. The third picture is mesh process. And the fourth picture is filter process to separate the dregs, oil, and also water. The picture 5 is cook process to get the oil. The sixth picture is viscosity measurement by using falling ball method. Second picture is calculate the coefficient of friction, which is I found the normal force. And the last picture is engine additive that I used to make this lubricant. I think that's enough. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Miss Belza. The first question from Mr. Ari, please.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Belza.
Hi.
I have two questions for you. The first one is how effective your method compared to common method to produce oil from this rubber seed. And then maybe you can show me the yield percent of oil that you produce. And the second is, have you compare your oil characteristic with Indonesian standard maybe?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Only two questions.
I'm sorry, the first question is?
The first question, can you show me the yield percent?
Yield percent.
Yield percent. Or can you just can you tell me the effectiveness of your method compare with the other method?
To be honest, I'm sorry to use bahasa. Sebelumnya saya belum sempat untuk membandingkan produk saya ini dengan produk oli-oli pada umumnya, soalnya karena keterbatasan waktu tadi. Tetapi
I'm sorry, Miss Belja. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Try in English.
Yeah, try in English. I'm sorry. This is international competition.
Okay. And based on the data that I was read, which is that lubricant with SAE 20, it has viscosity value of 140 until 420 centipoise.
Okay.
And this product has a viscosity value of 230 centipoise, which is still around the viscosity value of SAE 20. And I think this product can be further processed to make it the base ingredient for making a lubricant.
So so there's the answer for the second questions.
Yes.
And the first questions? For the first questions?
Yield percent.
Yeah. So you said that a rubber seed has 45% of oil inside, 45. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So have you checked your product?
No, I use the reference from Fitri Yuliani journal that she told if the rubber seed, it has 45.63% of oil.
How many percent that your method can extract the oil?
Maybe 80%.
Oh, 80. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you too.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ari. And the next from Mr. Goib.
Okay, this is a good research, but I have two questions maybe. The first question is if you use renewable sources for your products, the problem with renewable sources is usually when you scale up the production, you know. But in your presentation, I don't see how much volume of your lubricants that you have been able to produce. So maybe you can tell me how much do you actually make this product?
Okay.
Yeah.
Here is in picture picture 6. It shows if the oil rubber seeds oil that I was make it 600 milliliter, and from 1.5 kilograms it can produce around 600 milliliter of oil rubber seeds.
Okay, so is the product that you made is less than, it's about 600 milliliters, right? But if you want to produce this in a large scale, of course you have to scale up your production. Do you believe that your technique can produce the same result if you scale up the production?
I believe, but I think it's maybe a has method it has a method, maybe I'm so sorry, metode yang lebih baik, a better method that can be used to produce this oil, like a screw process. I've been read the process from the journal, but I can't do that because I have no stool, or I have no alatnya to do the process.
Okay, this is the last question. I know that this is not a new research, in this area. I've searched in the web. There are other researchers as well that have done this before. So my question is, how is your result compared with the result from other researchers on this area? Is it any different, or is it even better than them?
I'm so sorry if I never found the same product that like I made, because as long as I know from the internet and and the others media, it only make the oil from rubber seeds, not a lubricant. So maybe if this product they compare with the other product, and I think my product is better.
Okay, that should be enough. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Goib and Miss Belza. Can you move to the first slide? I will take a picture from documentation for documentation.
Okay, wait.
Okay. Miss Sally. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you so much. Miss Belja, you can leave this meeting. Okay, see you in the wording session.
Thank you.
Okay. For Mr. Goib, please can you rotate your camera or your cell phone or laptop to the landscape, please? Rotate your position camera.
Really?
Okay, thank you so much.
Right.
We will wait to the next participant is SHA. Okay, you can. Okay, please don't forget to fill the score in the Google form. Okay, the next participant is ACE01, Miss Naila. You can hear me? Can you hear me, Miss Naila? Oh, Miss Naila?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. This is Miss Naila and?
Miss Wari.
Oh, Miss Wari. Okay. Please, presentation your research for us. To us.
Thank you.
Okay, your time and place is yours.
Okay.
Share screen, please. Okay. Okay, are you ready, Miss Naila and Miss Wari?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Time and place is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Miss. Chairman, for the opportunity for us. My name is Naila Safa Jamila and my college name is Trinadeswari Safira Riyadi. We are from Senior High School of Nurul Fikri Boarding School Serang. We would like to present our research with the title Utilization of Cuttlefish Bone Waste as an Abrasive Material in Toothpaste. As introduction, Indonesia is an archipelago as world's longest coastal country in the world, and 75% its region are sea. And of course,
Excuse me, please turn on your video camera.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, you can continue now.
As introduction, Indonesia is an archipelago as our longest coastal country in the world, and 75% its region are sea. And of course, famous with its marine product, especially fish and cuttlefish. As estimation, cuttlefish production in Indonesia is approximately 283.19 kilograms a year. Cuttlefish is very popular seafood and widely consumed among Indonesia people. But unfortunately, cuttlefish bone become waste and useless. So I and my college would like to change the waste and useless material become useful product. Because cuttlefish bone contain about 85% calcium carbonate, so we have an idea to use this cuttlefish bone as an added material to increase the quality of toothpaste. The purpose of this study was to analyze the effect of adding cuttlefish bone powder on the quality and characteristic of the resulting teeth and to find the best formulation for adding cuttlefish bone powder. The experimental design carried out was the use of cuttlefish bone waste with a concentration of 50% and 25% into toothpaste. This is the methodology of the research. After cuttlefish bone powder was heated to 80 degrees Celsius, we make into two materials, first material and second material. We can see how to make first and second material, and then we mix and process the two material into toothpaste. We make two types of toothpaste. Type A, toothpaste with 25% concentration. Type B, toothpaste with 50% concentration. Then we recruit 20 participants as a subject of research. This research is reviewed in organoleptic tests such as an aroma, color, taste, and perform an acidity or pH test on toothpaste. This picture explains how we make a cuttlefish bone powder. The cuttlefish bone are removed and then cleaned and boiled with a solution of 500 ml and vinegar for 1 kilogram and cuttlefish bone for approximately 1 hour and a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius. After chilling, the cuttlefish bone are washed again and dried for 1 day under the sunshine. Then crushed by pounding them using a pestle using become smooth powder. The cuttlefish bone powder is ready to be used as an abrasion material in the manufacture of experimental toothpaste. This is the ingredient of toothpaste, its content. There was methylparaben sorbitol, gum Arab, glycerin, natrium chloride, natrium lauryl sulfate, hexafon, cuttlefish and asaccharine, menthol, peppermint oil, calcium carbonate, and then the last is aquabidin distillate. This is the procedure to make a toothpaste. Aquabidin distillate is heated using a stainless steel pan on a gas stove until it's reached a temperature of 80 degrees Celsius. Methylparaben was dissolved with aquabidin distillate and sorbitol with it until homogeneous, then added sodium chloride. And this is in another container, moistened gum arabic gradually with glycerin and then stir until homogeneous. After toothpaste is already used, we recruit 20 participants as object to research. The 5 is mix the material for 0.3 and 0.4 until ferment mass of gel point. Into the mass of the gel, 0.5 add successfully sodium chloride and alauryl sulfate, hexaphone, sal powder A, B, and asaccharine, menthol, peppermint oil, calcium carbonate, CaCO3, then mix until homogeneous to form soft paste base. And for organoleptic test, we use an interview. Okay. After toothpaste is ready to use, we recruit 20 participants as a subject of research. And this is a photo of toothpaste package.